the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
A pleasant good afternoon and welcome inside legendary Adelaide Arena here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. It's another edition of RA St. M's Hockey on Fanzoli Sports Network as the Saints take on MassConn United. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Wherever you might be around the Ocean State, the region, the country, the world, we thank you so much for being here with us each and every weekend. And sometimes during the week on Fanzoli Sports Network. Evangelist in the broadcast booth with you today on what is at least a little bit of a warmer day in the Ocean State, especially in the New England region, as everyone survived the Arctic blast that paralyzed our region. We had negative temperatures in the actual and very, very negative temperatures in the real feel. Dallin McKinster goes in net today for the Saints against, on the opposite side, the 30. Of Parker Stockseth. As we'll put 16 minutes on the board and play hockey on this Sunday afternoon. Will Bent to the circle against Harper. Hunter Harper and Will Bent for the faceoff. It's down and we're underway here in the first period of action. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today's first period is brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com. And by Hampton Sports Center, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. A quick early offside will bring the puck back on the blue line area. Glance. Looked for it in the corner. Bent back of the blue line as he got that one past Corneau. Zygalski goes to the backside boards as he battles there against Glance. Gannon in the middle, and it's pulled out, and a big hit came across as Reagan sends one. Saved by McKinster. Second save on the kick. That one kicked off of a MassConn player in front of Dallin McKinster. Berard. Past Glance as it's tipped and taken away for a second by MassConn. They go on sideboards right in front of their bench. Berard got laid out there. Is going to go for this one behind his own net. There. Wrapped around the sideboards past Reagan. Peter Nicoletta will get that one for Mount. Nicoletta on the corner as Wyatt Britton back of the blue line. Went underside instead. That one's going to come back across. They're going to have to track back for a second, and Britton will chase this one all the way back. Line change for MassConn. With a lot of speed goes Dean. Dean dropped that one over for Sabarin in a shot attempt. That's kicked aside. Very strong to Kinsler will chase it. And icing will get called, stoppage of play with 13 and change. From one side to the other, and another icing call. Face-off taken away by the Saints. Hard shot and a save made after the attempt came from Cataldo. Chardello. Potter on the backside. Cataldo has that taken away from him by Zagowski. Slotted right in front, looking for Chardello. Came back to Potter, slid it across. Did he get called offside? He did, and Mount will have to take a face-off outside of the blue line. Combreeze for MassConn against Adams. Christian Hernandez. Hernandez got sent to the boards. Now we'll try to continue it alongside Hernandez in a battle in the boards. Puck came free for Raldo. Shepherded by McKinster. Held behind the mountain net, sent for Hernandez. Hernandez still has it. Christian Hernandez off the side of the net. Agapanov. Berard had an attempt. Berard colliding there with a MassConn player. Glance along the backside boards, shepherded out and back to the top of the point, and a rifle shot that will hit the backside glass. Callahan, good attempt from him. Will bent for Gannon. Gannon has that one kicked away. It's down in the corner. Gannon cycles around, overlaps with Berard. Berard sent one right across the mouth of the goal. Taken away by MassConn. Only as far as the neutral zone. Nicoletta sent it back in offside. Line changes ensued for both sides. 11 and change left to play here in this first period. No score on the board. Pinned in the corner. They try to get that one back out. In front, and an opportunity. Shot, save made twice on Dean. And Nicoletta will chase this one all the way back. Nicoletta carries himself through the neutral zone and will dump it down. Saints go for a line change. 10.5 left to go. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Pin to the corner. Cataldo comes out with it. Cataldo winds, fires. That one sat on an open side and couldn't get it. Kinsler chases all the way back. McKinster had to stop it. It was actually on frame as it slid back. With speed goes Cryer. Along the backside boards, Cryer has a hold of the puck along to, this is the 6 of Ciardello. Ciardello can go back to Cryer. He's bothered there. And a shot and a save by Stockseth. Kinsler from distance. Ciardello trying to deflect. For Cryer. Back up top from Callahan. Gavin Callahan. Long distance attempt went wide. Kinsler has it get past him and all the way down. Nine left to go here in the first. Lone game of the day for All Saints sides. What was supposed to be a packed weekend of hockey ended up with one game due to the weather. And we hope that everyone, no matter where you might be, stayed safe and warm from the weather that absolutely crippled the New England region the past couple days. Adams on the back side. Callahan fired. That one's saved by Stockseth. But Callahan absolutely ripping one up the side of Stockseth's body in the net area. We'll go back from whence we came and do it again. It took about 6 seconds off the clock. They're doing some adjustment work to the right side post of Stockseth's net. Now they check the left side as well. We get a puck drop, deflected off of the boards, bent. Tried to bring that one back in. Take it away instead by Hannon. The 10 of Hunter Harper in the miss there for MassConn along with Kevin Gu. Wraparound attempt off the post and the net off of its moorings will gain us another stoppage of play. Dean. Hard shot. Stockseth kicked that one away. Back to Dean in the corner again. He can wrap around the backside. Dean taken down hard. No call from the referees as he got absolutely flattened to the ice. Potter. For Romp, that one kicked up off of Stockseth's pads. This one will kick back over top of the blue line all the way down. Kinsler will chase it once again. It's carried by Kinsler. Kinsler, Sabarin alongside him has a 22, Cataldo. Kinsler, Cataldo redirecting that one off of Stox's pads. And possession continued by Cataldo as they picked it back up in the corner. Came across for Dean for Sabarin, and it gets kicked all the way back in the neutral zone. Berard picks that one up with Callahan. Crayer, as he carries through the neutral zone, Ciardello trails Crayer to the backside boards as Crayer is pushed by Harper. Berard back up top of the blue line. Shot went off of the bottom of Ciardello's boots. You got Ciardello looking for a wraparound, came to Crayer, and it slotted through his wickets. It'll go all the way down. Berard chases it, backhand to Callahan. Callahan for Ciardello. Taken over instead by Corneau. Corneau and Harper for MassConn. Can't get it through. Crayer sent it back into the neutral zone again. Southern dumps that one all the way down. Crayer winding, firing one again in the second attempt, and it's stuffed. And a little bit of extracurriculars after the play.
Let's go, Red. Let's go, boys.
Four and change left to go here in the first. Shot, score! From the blue line, Peter Nicoletta, it finds the stick of Chance Adams for a deflection. And the Saints have the first goal of the game. I think they're going to say Crayer actually had a redirect, so it's going to be Crayer from Nicoletta and Adams. There's another redirect opportunity, that time off the stick of Christian Hernandez. That last play was a bang-bang play. Nicoletta fired one as Hernandez tries to dump one. Nicoletta fired it, and then it was Adams and Crayer right in front, and the puck just went two directions. Crayer had the last piece on it. All things being Saints' goal. .342 left to play here in the first. Glance has that one off of his stick as it picked up by Baldo. Glance. Hard shot saved by Stockseth. Face off down in the corner is sent all the way back. Sabarin. Dean came back to Sabarin, couldn't turn around. Two and a half left to go in a pretty fast-paced first period. Berard, hard shot up over top the crossbar. Sabarin. There's a loose twig in the center of the ice. Doesn't belong to anyone who's currently on the ice, but it is right in the center of the circles. For Berard. That shot from Chiardallo, and Berard goes right off of Stockset's pads. Into the neutral zone and sent all the way back into the backside. The final minute and change to go here in the first. Cryer will pick this one up as he carries forward through the neutral zone for the Saints. Cryer along with Chiardallo. Cryer fires one. That one goes up over top. Hits the back glass. Wyatt Britton. Off the sideboards, Cryer battles there against the 24 of Zagulski. Callahan. Cryer. Offside. Face-off won by the Saints for a moment as it was battled along the sideboard in the final 30 ticks. Kinsler pushes that one forward for Adams. Chance Adams is going to try to take a run here right at the end of the period. Adams up on the backside. Strong Seth makes the save. It'll come all the way down, got whistled. With a second on the clock. Hernandez and Mullen getting told to sort of separate. Horn will sound and that'll do the first period of play. The Zamboni door does not go up. So it's going to be a very brief intermission. We'll take the break and be right back. You're watching RI St. M's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
And the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone!
1-0 Saints after one. On the goal from Cryer. Nicoletta and Adams on the assists. And we're set and ready for second period action here on Fans Only Sports Network. We're underway. Today's second period brought to you by Stanley Tree. Employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information, and by Hampden Hockey, Connecticut's Hampden Sports Center, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. All of 16 seconds for Mount to be able to try to get one on that. Berard scooted past him. Joe Gannon, as that one comes across, once again for Berard. Down to Gannon in the corner. Gannon tries to loop around, looking for a little bit of help as well. Benton's side. Tried to go to Jamie Glantz, couldn't get that one away. Callahan, back of the plate, deflection attempt, wraparound score! Jamie Glantz picks up the rebound off of the shot attempt from Gannon, and the wraparound and score. We'll put it to 2-0. Just 2 minutes in to this second period. MassConn trying to get out of their own way and out of their own zone. Caleb Rumpf trying to go through. Send it back into the blue line for Nicoletta. Glance from Gannon. And 2-0 Saints. Nicoletta. Sabarin got knocked down. And as Sabarin goes off towards the bench area, the arm goes up for the referee, and a penalty is called. And they're going to call Cole Sabarin for the interference. So first penalty of the game to either side. First power play for MassConn. Zagulski. Wines fires. That one hit the backside boards past McKinster's side. Came back for Harper. Zagulski. Harper again along the sideboards, tried to wind up behind him. Zagulski winds, fires McKinster, kick save. There. Zagulski calling for it. Harper fired that one off the blocker pads. Thayer sent that one deep. Back for Zagulski again at top. Christian Hernandez has really bothered Zagulski as Harper winds and fires, and a save made by McKinster. .56 seconds remaining in the advantage, with 13 left to play here in the second. Zagulski has it bounce over top of him. Giardello chases Giardello. 1-5 short-handed. Nico Giardello gets the shorty, and it's 3-0 Saints. Trying to tell Callahan and Balog to separate a little bit and stay back behind the circle as well too. Thayer is going to have to pick this one up. Commerce overlaps with Zagulski. Zagulski, Thayer, that one over top of the blue line. They'll have to track back. Final 14 seconds of the advantage. Big dump came from the 6 of Giardello. Caleb Rumpf along the backside boards right at the Zamboni doors. Along the near side bench, Commerce had to go past him. Zagulski from distance. McKinster kicked that one aside. Progressive play out of the back zone with Benton Callahan, whistle, and a stoppage of play. And a face-off will come outside of the blue line. Glance went to slot one through the center. Penalties have expired. We're back to 5-a-side hockey as that gets blocker padded up into the netting, and a stoppage of play. Bounced all the way down. MassConn tries to chase it. Will end up getting pulled out from behind the mountain net. Rumpf as he works forward. Rumpf slid that one across for Dean. Saverin in the center slot. Dean fired one, kicked aside by Strong Seth. Came back for a chance for Sabern, instead taken away. Harper had one right in front. McKinster able to kick it aside. Dumped back in by the Saints. They'll go for a minor line change. 10.5 left to go here in the second. They've stretched out the lead to 3-0. Dean. Sabrin off of the corner. Strong Seth. Cornell will send this one all the way down. We're going to get a whistle and icing will be called. A proud moment for Fans Only Sports Network last night as we broadcasted our first ever NCAA college hockey game last night. Salve Regina Seahawks taking on the Western New England Golden Bears. Salve came away with the win 7-5. And a great first night for NCAA hockey on Fans Only Sports Network. You can catch the game on demand, of course. Go to fansonlysports.com. And we'll be back at St. George's Rink on Friday, the 10th, as the Seahawks have another home game on the books. Balog. Zagolski. A tripping penalty was assessed to Catallo. So second power play of the day for MassConn. 0 for 1 on the day. Mount scored a shorthanded goal last time MassConn had a power play. And Nico Giardello is on the ice once again. Up over top of the outstretched hand of Giardello as Thayer tries to battle for it. Zagolski. Cameras in the corner. Balog will chase that one down deep. Balog bumps Kinsler. Kinsler, though, comes away with the puck. 50 seconds left to go in the advantage. 8:40 left to play here in this second period. Adams will get that one to go out of the zone. Dumped back in, and icing is called. Yes, there is an icing rule. Even on power play, and it's actually the two-line offside. So faceoff comes at center. Taken away by Adams. Adams fires. Strong said that to kick that one away. Almost another shorthanded attempt for the Saints. Nevs. As it goes off of Cornell and all the way down. Reagan in the middle there calling for it. Penalties expired. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Hard shot saved by Strong Seth. On the sideboards was Gannon. Cornell rubbed out of the play. Saints are going to pick this one up. Blue line carry, Gannon, and offside is whistled. MassConn trying to get out of the zone. They finally do, as they can move that one into the neutral zone. Mount defense right there. Bent comes back. Bent fire 1 second shot, score! Bent fired. It came off of strong Seth. Gannon picks up the rebound. It's 4-0. Deuces in both periods. .658 left to go here in the second. Rumpf. Britton. Rumpf. Right in front for Dean. Taken down. Arm goes up for the referee. No question about that. Delayed penalty is going to be called, as Dean is still slow to get up from the ice. Now finally does. And for the first time today, we're going to see MassConn in the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking to Mason Thayer. No. Oh, it is actually the 20 of Charlie Golden. First power play of the day for the Saints. They are 2 for 2 on penalty kills, including a shorthanded goal. See if they can make it 1 for 1 on power plays. This one's going to end up getting sent out the sideboards. Bent's going to have to chase it down. Well, Bent sends it forward for an opportunity that can be taken by Adams. Ciardello. Ciardello, Dean, Adams, Glance, and Bent on the ice right now as Glance fires one, and that goes high and wide. Came back for Bent. Glance. Hard shot redirected by Ciardello in front. And icing gets called. 56 seconds remaining in the advantage. Catallo. Wrapped back for Callahan. For Crayer. Comes cross ice once again. Crayer sends it in the middle. Callahan winds, fires. Strong Seth able to get the blocker pad to it. Kyra Commerce all the way down for the Saints to pick it back up. 16 seconds remaining in the advantage. Save made by Strong Seth on the attempt. And Crayer. Six seconds left remaining in the advantage. Hernandez gets that one for Adams along the backside boards. Will come back across for Ryder Kinsler up top. Agapanov in the middle. Hernandez with an attempt to redirect. Can't get it to go. Chance Adams in the back corner now Adams along the Zamboni doors, pulls that one back out. Will come back across on the back side. And that will end the penalty. So back to five-a-side hockey. Kinsler along the sideboards will come out across for Potter. Potter wiped out. No call from the officials. As Potter was trying to turn the corner, Agafonov will send that one down for Adams. Adams wrap around attempt. Hernandez in front, couldn't get a beat on it. And MassConn has the puck headed the other way. Reagan winds, fires. McKinster easily able to kick that one away. Reagan wiped out on the sideboards as Hernandez and Potter battle with it. Hernandez pokes that outside of the zone into the neutral zone area. Will be flipped by Chance Adams all the way down. Mount's going to go for a change. 3 minutes left to go here in the second. On a runaway train of a game for the Saints at 4-0. Two goals in the first, two in the second. And another attempt right there, this time from Bent. Saved me by Strong Seth. Right off of the draw. They tried to, MassConn trying to sneak one there. Nicoletta. Strong Seth holds. Cannon fired, that one deflected up high. Hit the glass and then a stanchion and came back down. Pile in the backside. Bent and Britton trying to get through. They do, and Nicoletta has it back up top of the blue line as he received it from Gannon. Back down in the corner for Bent. As Bent will push that one. And a tangle. Bouncing puck right in front. Shepherded away by Strongseth. Strongseth saw that one through traffic. Still a loose puck. Good shot attempt from Britton up at the blue line. Glance takes away from Cornell. A whistle and a stoppage of play on an offside. Callahan. That one hit the ceiling. They'll bring the face-off back to the blue line dot. enough for icing. In front. For the Saints to work this one around, Dean. Berard fired that one up over top, hit the glass. Callahan. Sabarin in the deep corner, swings that one back out for Berard up top. Berard fires one off the sideboards. Saved by Strong Seth, and he'll hold on to it, and we'll get a stoppage of play. They whistled that one dead. And we're essentially going to get a puck drop here, and that'll be the second period. Puck drops, horn will sound, and that's the second period of play. It's been all Saints from the open. 4-0 after 2. We'll take the long break to resurface the ice. We'll be back. You're watching RI St. M's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Third period. All Saints from the open. As we're underway. Today's game brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information, and by Hamden Sports Center, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop offside. "12 seconds in. Savarin. Berard. Pass Caleb Roth into the corner. Saints would like to be able to just shepherd this one to the finish line. Get out of here as quickly as they can. 15 minutes left to play in regulation in a 4-0 game. Harper sends that one. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. And extracurriculars after as Berard got knocked down to the ice. And now the referees have to get in between Callahan and Commerce. Oh, and Dean is down on the ice in the corner. Couldn't see that. They're going to have a conversation about this one. So Comries goes into the box as the referees continue to talk. They're going to go over and have a discussion with the Mount bench. Dean starts skating through, and they're going to send 2 to the box for Mount. Conversation between Dean and Callahan and the referees now. So 5-on-4 and a power play ends up to MassConn after all of that. Converse for a check from behind, 2 and a misconduct for 10. Dean and Callahan for Mount. In the box for 2s for roughing. So 5-on-4 for MassConn. 14:53 left to play here in regulation. Today's game brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information, and by Hamden Sports Center, Connecticut's Hockey Pro Shop. Fans Sports Network, the home of RI St. M's hockey for the 22-23 season. Not very much left of the regular season. About a month to go till the end. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you on the journey this year. It's been fun through the almost 80 games that we've broadcasted. Thayer. That one will get past the blue line. No, it actually stayed inside. For Zagolski on the opposite side. Thayer sent one kicked away by McKinster, came back again. An attempt inside, kicked away again by McKinster. One minute left remaining in the coincidentals. As it wraps around for Cryer to try to push that one to the blue line, cannot be kept in by MassConn, sent all the way back to Zagolski. Dumped down around the backside boards. Chiridello. Potter in the mix of that one as it's pulled all the way back out there at the blue line. Fires one past McKinster. Zagolski tried to keep that one in from MassConn. Zagolski and and Sig Kinsler at the blue line, and a whistle and a stoppage of play, and Cornell gets dumped after the play, and we're going to get a penalty called. And there's a Mount player down. And the penalty is called. Penalty is called on MassConn. It's going to be a major penalty, a game misconduct. We're going to take a commercial break. Or no, actually, we'll keep it here. Ryder Kinsler is the downed player. Kinsler is now up and will be helped off by the training staff. The penalty, I believe, was called on the 24 of Zagolski. A major penalty and a game misconduct. Penalty will get served by Tragan Lemansky. And it's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. So with 2 seconds left remaining on the initial penalty to Mount, they're going to have 2 seconds. Now it's 5 on 4 for 5-minute shot score! It took all of 2 seconds of power play time for goal number 5. Jamie Glantz gets the goal. And there's still 4:45 of major advantage time. Will Bent. That one gets sticked away by Strong Seth. Glantz's second of the game. Adams gets his second assist of the game. Bent has that one tap over top of his stick. And they'll chase back. Reset for the Saints. Bent along the back side. Chiradello. Back up top for Will Bent. Second attempt as Chiradello trying to redirect one inside. Scoop past it all the way down. Saverin. Crayer. Held by Strong Seth. Three left in the advantage. Rumpf in the backside zone. Carried by Callahan. Saverin cannot be kept in by Cryer. And icing called. Actually snuck past him. Hard shot by Strong Seth, save made. .214 left remaining on the major advantage. In front, and Strong Seth kicks another one away on the attempt from Bent. This one will get flipped up and sent all the way down. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Racing again. 140 remaining in the major advantage. Saints scored 1 on this advantage. Nicoletta. This one will click all the way down. .45 seconds remaining in the advantage, 8.5 left to go here in the third. As Nicoletta gets pinned along the sideboards with Gannon. Hernandez trying to get into the mix of things there as it's pulled back out, and a hard shot attempt saved by Strong Seth from Agapanov. Berard. Berard came across once again. Berard and Potter working with Chiardello on the back line as they play pass back. Krager will loop this one around as Mount rotates. Krager is inside and a kick save by Strong Seth. Berard comes back. Penalty expired on the major, and it's back to 5-a-side hockey. Off of McKinster. Mullen from distance. McKinster save shot score. Reagan will get the goal. Caleb Romp for the Saints That one's off the side boards. Big hit and a collision. Looked like Rump, and they're going to whistle a play dead. This one will stay below the ceiling for Dean, and a save made by Strong Seth. 6 and change left to go here in regulation. The score line, not a question. It's 5-1 Saints, a 4-goal differential. MassConn would have to essentially score a goal every minute to take over. Penalty coming against Mount. To the box will go Gavin Callahan. 2 minutes for check from behind. And Callahan's going to get 2 and 10. So Agafonov to the box to serve the 2. Callahan will sit the remainder of this game. Offside. Hand pass.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, Red. 6 minutes.
Glance. Bent off the post. Jimmy Glance again. That one deflected up over top. Hit the glass, comes down. Bent in the corner. Worked by Harper. Thayer. McKinster makes the save. 56 seconds left remaining in the advantage for Thayer. Reagan. That one will kick off McKinster. Cannot be kept in the zone. Glance as he tries to work, and a penalty coming up. And it's going to be against MassConn for hooking. That'll negate the remaining 32 seconds of power play time. .454 separating us from the end of regulation. Hard shot saved by Strong Seth. Hernandez. Christian Hernandez takes that one at the blue line. Hernandez loops through and it comes all the way down. Penalty expired. Saints on the power play for the next minute 15. So they'll take it down to about 3. They'll still take it to 2:55 as there's a minute left to go in the advantage. Without the Saints scoring. Berard's shot from the other side went off the post for Christian Hernandez. Save made, shot, score! Caleb Rumpf. A power play goal in the 6th of the day for the Saints to put an exclamation point into this one. So 3 and change of 5-a-side hockey now with the power play goal. Crayer picks up an assist on Caleb Rumpf's goal. Offside. Combre's out of the box after serving his misconduct. Rumpf off the sideboards. Nicoletta will just send that one all the way down. Dean picked it up for the Saints. Britton. Rumpf. Taken away by MassConn. Actually deflected off of the backside of Saberin's boot right at the blue line. Saberin fires. Strong set save. That one pipped up over top of McKinster, and it'll be a goal. So Combre's, who spent 12 minutes in the box for a minor and a misconduct, ends up coming back onto the ice and gets a goal for MassConn. And the final 90 ticks. Chardello. Past Crayer. Off the sideboards. Regained by Nico Chardello. Kensler will chase that one as Reagan dumped it down. Thayer. Hard shot saved by Strong Seth, and then it bounced back in traffic, and another save is made.
45 seconds.
Britton. Adams. Back out in front. Second attempt from Callahan. Or sorry, my apologies. It was Agapanov. Berard. Adams. Along the apron on the back side of the net. They actually poke it free. Referees allow the clock to continue. 1-0. Horn's going to sound, and the Saints have got to win. A 6-2 victory over MassConn United. That'll do it for us today here on Panzoli Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you for more RI St. M's action very soon. Until then, have a great Sunday.